Hi everyone, welcome back to the Clinical Research Simplified channel. If you are new here, then don't forget to subscribe because there's a lot of content on your way coming in very few days. I'm your clinical research mentor, and first of all, let me tell you a disclaimer that this is a personal channel and the views expressed are my own and not represent any of my organization. With that out of the way, today we are going to discuss about something that thousands of people have been asking me for the complete no nonsense guide to the CRA, Clinical Research Associate, a job profile and its tasks. So if you are planning to enter the world of clinical trials, trying to get your first CRA job, or simply want to understand what CRAs actually do, then grab your notebook, sit back, and stay with me for the next few minutes. Because I promise this will be the most comprehensive, practical, and real video on the YouTube that you will ever find. Let's start with the basics. What does CRA stand for? CRA stands for Clinical Research Associate. But this is just not another title. A CRA plays a critical role in the clinical trial ecosystem. They are primary link between sponsor or CRO and the investigator sites where trials are conducted. Think of a CRA like a quality inspector, trainer, compliance checker, and the problem solver, all rolled into a one. Their job is to make sure that the trials are conducted ethically, data is accurate, patients are safe, and everything follows the ICH, good clinical practices, and the clinical research protocol. Whether it's ensuring that informed consent is taken correctly, verifying that the trial is stored at the right temperature, the drug is stored at the right temperature, or that even and every adverse event is documented properly, the CRA is there to ensure everything is done right. So, what does a typical day or a week look like in the life of a CRA? Let's break it down. Monday, you might be prepping for a monitoring visit, reviewing the protocol, previous reports, site metrics. On Tuesday, you travel to the site, could be local or several states away. You meet the site staff, perform source data verification, check IP logs, conduct a mini training sessions for the protocol deviations. Then comes Wednesday. Travel back, begin drafting your monitoring report. On Thursday, you call the project team, addresses the site queries, escalate serious issues, and on Friday, you send follow up letters, you do documentation, you send emails, and start preparing for the next week. Yes, travel is a big part of the job. Though many CRAs now do hybrid or remote visits, and we'll discuss it in another video. Till now, if you are enjoying this session, then don't forget to subscribe and leave your comment what topic you want me to cover in the next video. Core CRA tasks and responsibility. The first, pre-study or feasibility visits. In that, the CRA evaluates if a site is suitable, review investigator qualifications, assesses patient recruitment potential of a site. Now, this is done. The next step is site initiation visit. In site initiation visit, a CRA trains the staff on protocol, EDC systems, and good clinical practices. Also, in site initiation visit, the CRA has to ensure that everything is ready before first patient in. Then followed the monitoring visits, that is, the interim monitoring visits, which include source data verification, checking of the informed consent forms, verification of AE assays, reporting, drug accountability checks, protocol deviation checks, and the last step of the monitoring visit is the closeout visits. The closeout visits ensure that the data is clean and locked, IP written or destruction, archival of the essential documents, which is followed by the next step of reporting. They write detailed monitoring reports, maintain logs such as deviation logs, follow up letters, and escalation forms. Now you must be thinking, what are the skills and the qualities of a great CRA? To be an excellent CRA, it's not enough to just know the protocol. Here are a few of the skills that you need. Attention to detail, because you are the gatekeeper of clean data. Communication, constant emails, calls, and site meetings is part of your life. Conflict resolution. Sites may push back or hide mistakes. You must be able to see through that and manage that effectively. Organization, that you will be managing multiple sites at different phases. You need to have and you must have emotional intelligence, that you are dealing with real people under real pressure. And the most important one, time management, that you will be juggling through reports, travel, queries, reviewing the data, and whatnot. You are not just ticking boxes, you are ensuring that patients' real safety and real drug data are being managed right. Now, what are the tools that CRA generally use? The first one is electronic data capture. Few of the examples are Medidata, Oracle, VivaVolt. Another one is Clinical Trial Management System, well known as CTMS. ETMF systems, trip report templates, deviation logs. You must know Excel, PowerPoint for checkers, and you should have ability to review and issue logs. You don't need to be a tech wizard, but you need to be very comfortable working across multiple platforms. What would be the path of your role? Generally, it starts with CTA, followed by CRA 1 to CRA 2, senior CRA, project manager or lead CRA, clinical manager, and up to director of clinical operations. This hierarchy may change based on the country that you reside in. What it needs to become a CRA? Education. Mainly, the CRAs are from life sciences, pharmacy, nursing, or MBBS programs. Certifications such as ICH GCP, ACRP, or SOCRA are not mandatory but are preferred and respected. For entry roles, you can start with a CTA or a CRC. You need to have a robust CV and you need to have ability to network on LinkedIn, online courses, various communities, and on webinars. If you really want to be a CRA, then start becoming better at GCP. Start learning how to read a clinical research protocol. Start practicing writing the monitoring reports. Join LinkedIn groups. Comment actively. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel like this one. As mentioned, comment what topic you want me to cover in the next video. Till then, all the very best.